It never ceases to amaze people who've heard this concept. The concept is called what you might call memetics. Um, don't know everything about it, but there's this idea that there's spaces where and it's more than an idea. There's spaces where the collective of minds meet, and so there's lots of minds there, and those minds get imprinted with memes, for lack of a better word. Memes aren't just Peppy the Frog or LOL cats or something like that. Um, in fact, they're not memes at all. They're spells. Okay, so from the perspective of some people, it's called spells, an egregore generation. So an egregore is like a long string of memes that are joined together, so that the output is greater than the initial input. And that's one way of describing an egregore. So basically, the Peppy idea is a egregore in the sense that the original author of Peppy didn't do anything to do with politics at all. But the story seems to go that 4chan and other groups of or sites have picked up on the original cartoon and taken the character out of its original context and put it in completely unrelated context, and created this sort of this meme that is very strong. And the meme basically positions Donald Trump as the Egyptian god of darkness, as well as the bringer of chaos, So, called Keck. So Donald Trump, according to 4chan, is Keck. Now, when you break down a meme, okay, and you break it into its pieces, it loses its strength, because part of the way that a spell might work on you is that you don't know what its components are made from. Once the magicians showed you the trick, then you can see it for what it is. So the idea that America's going through kakistocracy rather than kakistocracy, okay, is quite relevant in the sense that here you buy into the meme of Peppy, then you buy into Trump as the bringer of chaos and destruction. If you believe in Peppy, as 4chan has told it ad nauseum, going back since to the QAnon era, if you look at the history of news articles and when they discussed the Peppy meme, the origins of the Peppy meme, then you can see that the Peppy meme as that evolving into Donald Trump goes back to before the last Trump administration and around the time of QAnon and that sort of thing. So it's not actually the case that Donald Trump is Peppy at all. If you have a look at what they're doing in the United States, it's chaotic for the American people to observe, and it's only going to get worse from there in the sense that fascism is the false order. Okay, so fascism is about the style of order over the substance of order. So you will have noted in previous fascist regimes or similar types of ideas, but fascism's a very close description for what's going on there, if not actually straight over the line, considering Musk's body language issue. There's a thing there where you'll see that they call it the false order. Okay, they like to have little militia platoons. They like to wear uniforms. They like to have banners of the leader everywhere. There's a cult of personality. Everything gets all nice and ordered because Big Daddy's looking after you. Okay? Okay? Big Daddy's looking after you, is he? Okay, Big Daddy and Big Uncle. Okay. Okay, Big Daddy and Big Uncle is looking after you, are they? Okay, they're gonna sort things out for you. They're gonna drain your swamp, are they? So the red green algae is draining the blue green algae, and the blue green algae is draining the red green algae from the swamp. But hang on a second, it wouldn't be a swamp if you did that. And technically the water got drained out of there years ago to fuel your nuclear reactors. So we're a little bit, and cotton farms actually, cotton, as it turns out, uses a lot of fucking water. And as parts of Australia are already painfully aware, the cotton industry has absolutely destroyed the waterlands, the river systems. Okay, why would anyone consider growing cotton in Australia is, well, probably the same kinds of mentalities as people who thought that you could have sheep in the desert. So you probably find that the memetics that they use. So Donald Trump is good at memetics because he is in fact a meme. Okay, he's a meme. Okay, he's not a real person. He's a meme. Okay, he's been walking around as a meme since the 1970s. He's a meme that's been picked up on by pre-4chan memeticists, such as Kurt Cobain. You might remember Kurt Cobain, if you're old enough, from a band called Nirvana rather, back until the early 90s. So Kurt Cobain passed away, but before he passed away, he issued a prophecy or a warning, or mostly just a sarcastic quip. He said, oh, you know what, one of these days they're going to figure out everything that's wrong with America, but the sad part is they're going to have to elect someone like Donald Trump to do it. And here we are. 30 years have passed since we lost Kurt Cobain. And, you know, since the world lost Kurt Cobain. And people are acting surprised that the USA is a shithole, that it's got chaos and stuff like that. Okay? The subconscious narrative of the memeticists, the channers, if you will, people of that ilk, about why Donald Trump is cack, is telling. They're saying that he's going to destroy America. The very people that you don't like, the incels, the channers, the horrible ones, okay, people like that, okay, have mastered your Atlantis system and infiltrated the minds of Elon Musk and Donald Trump, literally, and are now literally going through your social security records. So if you don't believe in that esoteric stuff, fine, don't. But if you're one of them medium people, you probably do. You may even know what that means. Okay? They didn't do it in the spirit of being against hatred. They did it in the spirit of hatred. They're not doing it to rebuild America. They're doing it to do the ultimate fucking DDoS attack. And they've won. The fact that those people are inside Elon Musk's head right now, and have been for at least 3 years, accessing the codes for the Department of Energy is worse than when he was running SpaceX and had rockets. Just quietly, has the incidence of rockets crashing and failing to fly increased since that occurred? Don't go thinking this chaos is in your best interest, USA, because it's not. It's being brought to you not just by the meme generators that brought you cack, but a bunch of scripty fucking incel dickheads, script writing DDoS dickheads, who don't know how to pay their own fucking rent, let alone pay yours. And don't go thinking that those people, those ring-ins from SpaceX or whatever, are any better. Just because some dude of any age managed to decode an ancient script, it doesn't mean he was the first person in the world to do it, and it doesn't mean he knows how to run an international aid program or organise efficiently the building of a road. He can write you a computer game, which is what Elon Musk actually thinks you live in, because he's a stoner from the rave culture. Okay, sorry, but if you are from the healers group Starseeds and you think that people who are cooked up on ketamines and have a bunch of demonic AI avatars in their head from 4chan are fit to run your fucking country, particularly when that head was already a technocratic fucking Nazi, then you're not only going to get the god of chaos, you're going to bring down your entire fucking country. And if you're not fucking careful, you're going to start World War III. Putin's laughing in your fucking face. He reckons fucking goddamn, what's the name? Those Russian chicks, Pussy Riot, were actually Russian spies, that they were programmed when they went to prison. That the spell that they cast called Putin's Ashes was for Star Lodge. That Putin's trying to position himself competitively at the centre of the spiritual or Atlantean town square or whatever. Okay? And the moment you burn him down, you burn everyone down. Same is true with Donald Trump. Because if he's the god of darkness, and you burn down the god of darkness because you don't like the devil, then you bring down the whole fucking world. You need to stop mythologizing people who are famous or people who are, they've got more money than you and stuff like that. Okay? Once you take back all that meme stuff and all that spiritual stuff and all that fucking esoteric stuff and you just peel back the bones and get back to normal reality, do you think those men are capable of being absolute dog turd fucking creeps based on their testimony of their lives before, say about the year, we'll go 2015, 2016, because that's when you start getting to QAnon territory, most likely, based on the news articles. And the answer is yes, then you'd be correct. So, where are you really getting your information from, Starseeds? Are you getting it from Stargate AI already through Atlantis and you're just in denial of it? Or are you picking up the common themes, the memes from society, and you're twisting it into your pre-existing cultic worldview, which seems to position all things Nazi as good, such as the Nordic aliens are your fucking saviour? Okay? If you starseeds can't see that you're racist and you're every bit as fucking crazy as 4chan, just go back to 1945 to Hitler's bunker, starseeds, and just die there.